So we have the 128i inside the garage because I hit the bump one day and I hear a big tug. There's a loud tug that coming from this suspension. So now I'm gonna go check it out. Probably something's broken with my suspension link. So now every time I'm driving, there's a clanking noise on this suspension here. Either one of the link on my suspension is broken or the shocks is finished. Now I'm gonna check it out what's wrong with it, because I cannot drive this car because it's always making this noise every time I hit something rough, you know. It's always clanking. It's a clanking noise. I removed the wheel to have a closer look, and yeah, I believe that the shock is broken. So it's time to buy new shocks. It's Bilstein. So it's been a week right now that I found out that the problem with my rear suspension, and on that day I ordered the parts already from Amazon. So now we got the parts to replace that broken shock absorber. So I bought 2 Bilstein shock absorber for the rear, and also some upper and lower shock mounts, because I think those are also worn out. So now we can install them. I went for the Bilstein because the BMW is a bit more expensive, so Bilstein is a lot more affordable, and I know Bilstein, they have good quality shock absorbers. That's why I bought them. And here on the kit we also have the dust boot and also the bump stops and some upper shock mounts. So now we can install these parts on the car so I can drive my car again, because the suspension is not good on the rear. I pulled out the covering here for the shock absorber. Yeah. That's the one. That's the one that we need to remove. It's all rusted out. That's why it's broken. But it's still connected somehow, because I'm trying to pull it out and it doesn't want to come up. So you see the broken part that's holding the top of the shock absorber went through, because it's all corroded. And now I bent this one from removing it, but I still couldn't remove it. So now I'm gonna hold the shock absorber maybe with a vice grip, and then so I can loosen that nut. Otherwise I cannot remove the shock absorber. So this one is a 16mm ratcheting box wrench. Okay, it's just spinning. It's too tight. I ended up cutting the 4 sides of the big washer. I cut them because they're totally fused together by rust, and I cannot remove this nut. It's totally seized on the shock absorber. So even though I tried to stop the spinning of the shock absorber trying to loosen the nut, it's still turning. So I ended up just cutting the round flange with the sawzall. I cut it on 4 sides, and hopefully we can slide this down to the hole without that big washer. I'm gonna try that right now. So now we're gonna remove the shocks. Here on the top you can put 16. Okay, you can put a 16 back wrench, and on the bottom we need to use a 17 socket. Nut. So this is the old one that we took out. As you can see, it's fully rusted. That's why I cannot even remove this nut here. It's totally seized on the part, and everything here is worn out. See, the metal washer is gone, the bushing, everything here doesn't work anymore except the shock absorber, but it's no good because it cannot hold the shocks, so we need to replace that with a new one. So now I'm ready to install the new shocks, but before I install this, I have to put the dust shield with a bump stop and then that cap before we can install it back. So this is a dust boot with a bump stop. The metal cap. And then the like a bump stop washer that goes on top. And now this is ready to be installed. Then inside, once we install this inside, then I'm gonna put this cap. That's it. I jack up the car just to mimic a full load on the shock absorber, and then I can tighten the nut. That's it. That's it. So guys, finally the rear suspension, the rear shock absorber is installed on both sides, and that's it. We just fixed the problem. So even though the shock absorber is not broken, but if the mounting on the shock absorber is all rusted and it's gonna break soon because of all the rust, it's better to replace it. So now we have new shock mounts, a new hardware on the shock absorber, new bump stops, new dust boot cover, everything brand new, new shock absorbers. So hopefully this is gonna be a while before it breaks again. So that's it guys, that's how you install the rear shock absorber on the BMW 128i. So guys, if you like this kind of video, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.